Yeah, and Angela, here in northern Nevada, we know all about the pain the big storms can cause, but the fun too that they mentioned.
Yeah.
But in this case, we're just far enough west.
Right. I mean, we're just on the periphery to cool down a little bit this weekend,
Yeah.
back to where we should be. I will say, though, a big risk there is the freezing rain, and that's something. Luckily, we don't get very often around here. Usually it's just either rain or snow. But as far as tomorrow, what we're mainly looking at is temperatures cooling down to where they should be. Up in the high Sierra, though, you tack on the wind, it is going to be cold there. So that's called the wind chill, what it feels like on your skin. So up in the high Sierra, if you plan on skiing, make sure to bundle up, dress in layers, and make sure to have gloves and everything you can to stay warm, because it will be cold up there. In the morning, it will feel closer to 0 degrees and in the single digits by the afternoon, feeling more so like in the teens, and then feeling like the single digits again Saturday night into Sunday morning. So that's the feel like temperature. That's for the high Sierra. Wind gusts up in the high Sierra, at least up at the crest, could even reach 50 miles per hour. As far as closer to home, though, tomorrow will be more seasonable, which is into the 40s. Today, though, we made it up to 55, so pretty comfortable today. And the low this morning was 29. We're currently sitting at 52, and winds are coming out of the north at 14 miles per hour. The dew point is low. The humidity is fairly low as well. And we're going to get a second dose of the dry air here behind the front. Most of us are a little bit cooler than we were yesterday. 8 degrees cooler at this hour in Reno. And for the most part, it is a little bit cooler compared to yesterday, but overall not bad. We're at 52 right now in Reno, 44 in South Tahoe. Tomorrow will be cooler than today as cold air moves in. Now, the meat of this of the cold air is further to the east. So this is Arctic air, and this is moving all the way down into the south, combining with some moisture to give them that big winter storm. Now back off to the west where we are, notice we're just on the western skirts of this, the far end of it. So that's just going to drop temperatures into the 40s here over the weekend. The low that brought us a high level cloudiness is now moving off to the east. In advance of it, that's where they're already seeing snow in Colorado, already freezing rain, snow and rain in Texas. So it's going to be a big mess there. For us, though, it's going to be quiet. Behind this front, we're going to clear out, and this low continues to move out of here. Over top of the ridge on Sunday, we still have some high level cloudiness here. So it's not going to be wall-to-wall sunshine on Sunday, and it will be cold in the morning as well. As that front moves through and on the back side of it, it will be windy. The flow comes out of the east. It amplifies here up in the Sierra, at least on the western side. Wind gusts there, for the most part, will be in the 20s and 30s, but up at the crest could see wind gusts there closer to 50 miles per hour. As far as in the valley, though, notice wind gusts are pretty light, anywhere between 5 to 15 here over the weekend. But again, they will be stronger in the Sierra tomorrow, but they'll be weaker on Sunday. In terms of the cloud cover, it's going to go along with the front, so we'll see a quick pass by of the clouds here later this evening, early tonight, and then on the back side we'll start to clear out. Tomorrow cooler than today, but seasonable. 33 in Ely tomorrow, 35 in Austin. So colder further east you head. 41 in Hawthorne tomorrow, lower 40s into Dayton, Fallon, and Lovelock with overnight lows there in the teens and 20s. And the Truckee Meadows tonight, it will be on the cool side, dropping below freezing. Highs tomorrow in the 40s, but closer to normal for January. Mid 30s, that's it for highs around the lake with overnight lows in the teens and 20s. So it will be cool tomorrow morning, not terribly frigid, but it will be chilly in the afternoon, but more typical for January, just cooler than it has been. Up at Lake Tahoe tomorrow, high at 34, good amount of sunshine, a cold day, especially when you tack on the wind. And Reno tomorrow, high at 43, it will be chilly, not much wind in the valley, but it will be a slight increase in wind speed compared to today. As far as your 7-day forecast here, cooler this weekend, but not terrible. It's going to feel like January, and it will be quite cold Sunday morning. Overnight lows will be in the teens, but back into the 50s here by Monday with some extra cloud cover, as well as on Wednesday. Weak little system will move in Wednesday into Thursday, but overall nothing huge is in the making.
Short-lived.
Yep.